to be fair, a lot of times they know gun safety, but they do not have the ability in the moment to respect life. There's, whether it's like they have mental trauma, sometimes they're trying to fight back against what they perceive and stuff. There are issues where they were only taught part of the equation, which is, don't put it down unless you're going to pull the trigger, but they weren't taught it is for protection, not revenge, or especially perceived revenge. Yeah, protection. And by the way, that the protection also includes hunting, because you die if you don't eat. So that's important. And everything in moderation too. You don't be gluttonous about nonsense. Ignore. I got rid of most of the empty candy wrappers, people. Don't need to go there. And some of them were Christmas gifts that I took too long doing, so it wasn't like I bought, maybe, I don't remember. I'm moving on now. And, what else can we talk about? Oh, I was gonna go check the bathroom. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom, see if the bathroom is available. Let's go back up. Scroll back up, and I will refresh the page and see what else is going on. Be right back, you guys. Okay, the bathroom was available this time. I feel much better. So, like I said, let's refresh, see if there's anything interesting to watch. There's it back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she lives in Texas apparently, too. Why does everyone live in Texas now? Even Call Me Chris, I think, moved to Texas from Canada, where she was born and raised. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Ooh. I'm gonna watch this from my gaming channel thing first. Oh, geez. Yeah, well, we'll see. What? Oh, I think I watched that. Yeah, there's Call Me Chris. He lives in Texas, too. The guy who reviewed it lives in Texas. This is his channel leaflet. He also lives in Texas. Texas, Texas, Texas. I'm Maybe it's a good thing that I haven't paid to get the thing to free it so I can stick my tongue out. Yeah, let's refresh again. Come on. Oh, this is the ones we already did, isn't it? Oh, this is old. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, people. Is anyone else in chat? Let's check. No, okay. I have no idea who this is. It's a month I'm just now hearing about it. I need to start watching videos again. I haven't watched them for a long time. Yeah, I gotta get better stuff. Oh, I never want to. Though, if I do go on the family trip to Walt Disney World next year, next summer specifically, I will go on the Everest Expedition roller coaster thing as the closest I'll get. That's it. And that's about it. I'm sorry, I just want to laugh at that. Look, something. I don't know if I would get demonetized. Going into the cat hole, and if you say another word for cat, yeah, it's just this. Oh my goodness. What else? Yeah, okay, so a lot of this was already done. Okay. So refresh again. Boop, do, 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 do. Yes, not showing my hand on my head. Because I don't have the hand movements. Yes, I also need to pay extra for that. I paid enough just to get a slightly better movement. And not to have the little ad thing pop up now. Oh, this is old. Oh, that's her. Yeah, this is related to the 4 college students murdered in Ohio. No, not Ohio, Idaho. Dude. Oh, this is fine. This is yeah. That's like everyday life for me. Seriously. Well, at least until her died, and I just didn't care. I would. That dog looks so cute. Mm, yeah. Oh, I think this is kind of stupid, by the way. I think they were buying the donut. Oh, they were buying from Dunkin' Donuts and reselling them. Except the Dunkin' Donuts weren't vegan, and they were going to be with allergies, which is a big issue. Mm. Oh, this is an old one. You can tell because he's got short hair. See, rewind. Yeah, so this is really that is a very old picture. Okay. Nothing or Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I haven't been to Reddit recently. Maybe I should. Yes. Oh, I think I did watch them do it. Yes, it does. Marmalade, you're fine. Oh, they're hide and seek stuff. Marmalade, come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, I don't think I've ever watched a Toesies response to that. Let's do that right now.
These YouTubers just destroyed their career in this one single video, and the people we're talking about today is the Watcher team, where the main people are Stephen Lim, Ryan Brigada, and Shane Madej, known originally from BuzzFeed. And I guess these people left BuzzFeed to eventually end up in a similar position as BuzzFeed. So they dropped this video titled Goodbye YouTube, which as of recording now is number 5 on trending, and it's safe to say they messed up, because it now seems like they are paywalling their future content behind their own platform called WatcherTV.com. The platform is apparently $6 a month or $60 a year. And that's a very interesting business decision. If I just take a quick look at their channel, their last video got 50,000 likes. So I severely doubt they're going to out-earn their AdSense on a subscription model, because they're going to need to convert tens of thousands of people over to this platform. And that's going to be really hard to do running on a paywall strat where all your content or all your new content is paywalled. The biggest problem here is they're kneecapping their own free marketing channel by paywalling it. So my guess is, just from looking at the type of content they make, they're a pretty big team, and they're probably going to need a lot of people to sign up to this platform just to stay afloat. I'm assuming they're probably going to need like 50,000 people paying for Watcher just to stay afloat, as 50,000 people would be like $300,000 a month. But I mean, even if they hit that number, it's going to be hard for them to grow if they're not posting regular content on YouTube. Because how are they going to find a new audience? Are they going to resort to normal marketing, kind of like Hulu and Netflix and all those people do? Because then they run into a whole new problem. They don't have the budget to compete with those kinds of platforms. I'll happily explain how YouTube businesses work, because I am a YouTube nerd. I dropped out of high school in 2016 to become a full-time YouTube nerd. Thankfully that worked out, because I really didn't enjoy my janitor job. So we have a good thing going here. Don't worry, guys. I won't be paywalling my content anytime soon. It's been a while since we brought the whiteboard on this channel. I think last time I busted out a whiteboard on my channel, iDubbbz made a video on me. So we have a good whiteboard track record. Let me just explain this here. Okay, wait. Okay. It's easiest if I draw it first, and then we get to the explaining. So oh wow, this is a long time since I've done this. Brands. All right, so you have the YouTube channel in the middle here, and then these are the main ways your favorite YouTube channel makes money. Most people make money from the Google ads that are ran on this channel. Those are pretty self-explanatory. They pop up every 2 to 4 minutes unless you have YouTube Premium. I forgot that. Okay, YT Premium. So you have the ads that show up every 2 to 4 minutes unless you have YouTube Premium, or that extension that's kind of like Voldemort for YouTubers. You shouldn't really speak of that. Next up over here, you have brand.
Sorry, I'm making too much noise and I want to drink my coffee. I know I've watched Swell Entertainment and Swoop cover this, but not a Tozy. Why it makes me move my head so much? I'm just wiping my mouth with my napkin.
These brands would be like Ryan Trahan's Joyride, or Oompaville's Sour Boys, or Mr. Beast's Feastables, or my personal brand, Matt City, which we actually recently launched. Brands are an extra revenue source which helps the main YouTube channel, which are fully optional if the viewer wants to support the creator by buying from their brand. Then you have affiliates, which most commonly would be via Amazon. So sometimes you'll see like review channels, they'll be reviewing products, and then you'll see like an Amazon link in their bio. Then you have subscriptions, which could either be via like the YouTube join button, where you can join and get some like, you know, emotes or a badge in the comments, early access to some videos, or I guess like Watcher, they have their own system that they wanted to cut out YouTube for some reason. Well, it's because YouTube takes 30 to 40% chunk of the subscriptions, if I remember correctly. But there's pros and cons to that. So YouTube will take a chunk of your subscriptions, but also when you run a subscription model on YouTube and you have have some of your content paywalled, your viewers will still get recommended the paywalled content even though if they're not subscribed to it in some instances. So when they click on it, or they have the option to click on it and then pay if the title and thumbnail seem interesting. So that's like a free marketing channel, which also in a way justifies YouTube's portion of the cut. You're also using their platform. And then finally, you have sponsored integrations or custom integrations where the YouTuber actually sits down and does an advertisement. On my channel, I try to find something that actually solves a problem for my audience, like in the way where most people have way too much information about themselves on the internet without even knowing about it. Well, how do you reduce the amount of information about you that's on the internet? And if you want to do so, you need to combat data brokers, because we've all signed up to something with our number and suddenly you're being spammed by all sorts of telemarketers and scammers. Because unfortunately, data brokers, they take your information from various sites and they sell them to the highest bidders. The only problem is there's just way too many of those sites and you're going to end up having to email every single one of them a takedown request. And before you know it, that's going to be a part-time job. But that's where today's sponsor, Incogni, comes in, because they manage all that for you. They will scan the internet for your information and automatically send takedown requests on your behalf. And they keep checking for you to make sure that you don't get put back into the system. I've now been using Incogni for about 7 months and it's already had 207 data collectors take my information down. And it's also saved me over 155 hours of my time if I wanted to manually process all those requests. So I'm actually happy there's a solution to this massive problem. So if you're dealing with the same issues, you can use my code Atozy for 60% off your first year. For me, the service is already a massive win because the spam calls I used to get multiple times a day have now vanished. But that's sadly just the tip of the iceberg for what data collectors actually collect. So the crazier stuff would be your shopping habits, address, social security number, and employment history. So I'm grateful Incogni wanted to support the channel, allow me to promote a product that I personally use and enjoy. So if you think Incogni can help, you can go to incogni.com/Atozy by clicking the top link down below to start taking your personal data off the market right now. Without further ado, let's continue the video. But yeah, integrations like that, Google Ads, and products like my new brand, Matt City, is how I run my channel. That allows me to hire a small team to help me create a bunch of free content from you guys. If I take away...
Marmalade, what do you want? I just tried to cuddle you. You weren't interested. Yeah, your toy's right there, you dummy. Come on. Situational awareness, my man. Your toy is right by your butt. Marmalade, come on, man. Okay, he's just gonna be a weirdo, I guess. Yeah, your toy is right here, look. What do you think that is? And he's just looking at me like, what? I don't get it. Well,
the free content, I am no longer providing value to the same extent to you guys. So everything I've then built will then collapse. And that's what it seems like these watcher guys have done. So today I thought we'd take a look at this video and figure out how they're trying to sell this and why this is probably one of the worst moves they can do.
And that was kind of hit or miss, you know?
Yeah, we were working crazy hours trying to get the next cool hit video out, trying to make the next big thing, and that was the culture there. It was fun, but also intense.
Steven and myself made something called Worth It and Unsolved, respectively.
That was when I went from like, oh, there's that Asian kid in the BuzzFeed video, to like, oh, that's Steven Lim. That's like the guy who hosts Worth It.
Luckily, I was, roped into Unsolved and was able to be in that. There was a fire in all three of us. We had something to prove. We had a passion for making content and making it to a certain level of quality that would perhaps punch above its weight.
So why are you going to take that off YouTube? Like, that's what kind of made them stand out a bit, because they're doing this high production stuff on YouTube and it was free to watch. And this is why they have a big audience, because they make really good content.
For BuzzFeed, that's like that. Why couldn't we not bet on ourselves and then perhaps do the same thing at our own little shop? When the three of us huddled together around my little kitchen table in my apartment, we kind of wrote down the mission statement of just, we want to make a studio or a platform where we could make unscripted television caliber content on the internet. And to that point, nobody had quite done that. Full-blown developed shows had not been kind of a thing on YouTube to that point.
Smosh, Good Mythical Morning. There's a few of them. But again, why paywall it then? Like, you should at least keep more than 80% of your content free for everyone.
Especially when we first started Unsolved and Worth It, and we wanted to continue that trend over here at Watcher.
I think you're just doing a Ouija board. I would not mess with a Ouija board. Oh, Marmalade, I got you.
The philosophy of Watcher is us very earnestly exploring something without much irony. Granted, we're like when we're doing our ghost hunts, it's a jokey channel, but I think underneath it all, there's like a genuine interest in stuff and a passion for exploring, the stuff that we're interested in.
They have a big studio. They probably have a lot of employees, which is why I guess it makes sense in my head why they're trying to do something like that. Because my guess is they're not profitable. If I look at their views again, and I hate to be that guy, but I mean, like, they're doing 12 million long form views. They make long videos. So at a pushing it, they might be making 120K a month, which sounds like a lot until you have a massive studio like that and a whole bunch of employees. Because that's a big studio. They got a lot of desk space right there as well. So like, I mean, they probably have at least 15, 20 employees, it looks like, from the size of that room.
Being able to hire incredible people.
Yeah.
So growing our staff from 3 to 6 to 10 to 20.
Oh no.
To 25.
Oh no.
Part of the fans.
I feel like this is a curse with Hollywood. This is a curse of being out there in LA because you're surrounded by all these like showbiz people who are used to running operations that can just burn hundreds of thousands of dollars and it doesn't even matter to them. Like when you're running a YouTube channel, you're running like a super.
Oh, let's see the rest of. Yeah, I'm out. Here's him. We'll pull your video and stuff, see if it helps.
As sad as it is to say goodbye to YouTube, it's the right thing to do.
Well, I guess not, because if you fast forward a couple of days, you got.
We messed up.
So these creators temporarily destroyed their career in just one single video titled Goodbye YouTube. And I mean, hey, just from the title, that's not really a great career move if you're a full-time YouTuber. And now it seems like they're kind of backpedaling as they just dropped a video titled An Update. And yes, they actually uploaded this video 5 minutes before I posted my original video on their original video. So.
Mission failed.
But in the first video, you had these full-time YouTubers announcing that YouTube wasn't working for them anymore, so they said goodbye and wanted you to come pay for their content. They essentially hit their fans with the,
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
What the?
and clearly that didn't go over too well because not only did it highlight how disconnected they were from their fans, but it also revealed how bloated their company is because they had 25 employees around 3 main creators. These guys, they left BuzzFeed and just brought over the same problems BuzzFeed had into their new company. And they also had like odd statements in their original video like, we're not trying to go viral and we've hit a glass ceiling on YouTube. Well, yeah, I guess with that attitude. So instead of doubling down and making fresh ideas to engage more people, they announced that they are bringing back old content that used to be free, but this time it's behind a paywall. And no, not the Patreon paywall they already had 12,000 members on, a new one. I mean, what could go wrong? Well, they lost over 100,000 subscribers and they got over 200,000 dislikes on the video announcing their new streaming platform. So it's safe to say their office probably sounded like this for a couple days.
That's smoke, Janie. It's just a fire.
So, what do we get? Well, 3x BuzzFeed employees on a sofa. Man, they even got the Asian guy on the left here as well. I mean, the framing here is just identical. But I digress. Let's watch this update.
Hey everyone, last Friday we announced.
Oh, and just, at least with the Try Guys, it really wasn't their fault. Just FYI, they weren't the ones who made bad decisions in that case. I already mentioned Ned Former, and I'm going to be moving on back to this video.
That we're leaving YouTube and launching our new streaming platform.
We messed up. A lot of you spoke out with extremely valid comments and concerns, and we want to take the time now to address those.
We've been reading the things you've been saying, and we're sorry for the way we handled this, as well as the way we communicated it. We understand where you're coming from, and we're making immediate changes.
Let's go. Okay, solid start out the gate. As long as they don't pull out a ukulele, I think we might actually have a good apology here.
First, we want to affirm that you are the reason why we've been able to do anything at this company. You helped us every step of the way when we left BuzzFeed to start Watcher at the top of the pandemic in 2020.
You've supported us in so many ways by watching our content, attending our live shows, buying our merch, becoming members of our Patreon, and giving words of encouragement over the years. And we are incredibly grateful for your support.
We're sorry for how we originally delivered our goodbye message to YouTube. It was insensitive. We didn't properly express how much we appreciate all of you. And we did a really bad job of explaining the reasoning behind this transition.
Well, that didn't help, but the main problem was paywalling all future content except for teasers and trailers.
We also want to deeply apologize for our ignorance around the impact of the cost. We regret stating and implying that it's a price that anybody can afford, and we fully acknowledge that it is not. We didn't take the proper consideration for how this cost would affect you, and hope you know that we are taking this as a serious learning experience. With that in mind, we're making some changes to ensure that there's a way for our community to continue watching our content for free.
If you want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the Watcher platform a month earlier. After that, you'll be able to watch our shows on YouTube for free.
Fair. That's a decent fix. But they're also talking like they're in a hostage situation they put themselves into.
For those that have already subscribed to the platform, we are so grateful for your support. But if this change has you rethinking your membership, we will issue a full refund. And all past episodes and series will remain available on YouTube.
As for the question of why we decided to launch our own platform, when we started Watcher in 2020, we wanted to create shows that we were proud of, that we had ownership over, and that would provide you the caliber of content that we felt you deserved. However, we were finding it harder and harder to stay relevant to advertisers and the constantly changing YouTube landscape. We faced some incredibly challenging decisions. We didn't want to compromise our content to ensure they met advertising requirements, and we definitely did not want to lay people off that have brought Watcher to life behind the scenes.
Yeah, but paywalling all your future content is like cutting off a leg to save a toe. You're in a way worse position than what you were when you began. They should have just kept everything running as is and then added an additional 1 or 2 series on the Watcher platform that they then advertised on the main channel in regular programming. Because one of their top comments from their last videos was the audience being upset they felt fired from being audience members.
And we didn't want to bring Watcher to a close, which would have happened if we stayed solely on YouTube.
But again, the paywall decision clearly just made things worse. Like, there's so many other things you could have done before paywalling all future content. Then, like, absolute worst case, you could have cut expenses before you cut off the audience. They could have done way more things themselves, added that homemade charm that you really only get with YouTube creators, which I think would actually add to these guys' humor for their videos.
That's why we decided to launch the platform, so that we as a company could continue. We could pay our staff fairly and not only continue to make great content for you.
I hope they were currently paying their staff fairly. I wonder about that. So, yeah, people finding out the content creators they watch don't treat their staff well. Not a good look. It's like not quite equivalent because the staff are direct employees of the YouTube channel and the creators. But like if you go out to dinner with someone and they are very rude and obnoxious to the staff, the servers there at the restaurant, kind of the same mentality, like, dude, what's your problem? Hey, oh, that was Marmalade. Okay. I think he's gonna take a nap now. Good.
But expand with new shows, new voices, all ad-free. And now with the addition of accessible options, this is a decision that we all believe is the best for Watcher.
However, we realized that in figuring out the logistics of what this might take, we overlooked the way it would impact all of you. We hope you'll be patient with us through these mistakes, and we remain incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
This isn't an oopsie, though. This was a massive, potentially career-ending decision. And I'm surprised no one thought, hey, this might not be a great idea. Because clearly a lot of people are involved here with 25 employees. I mean, they almost have a Watcher platoon going on, and nobody said anything. They had like 19 people credited on a 14-minute video of them leaving YouTube. No wonder this isn't sustainable. I guess nobody said anything because they just didn't want to lose their job, but there's a reason free-to-play games don't randomly switch their model to paid subscription $6 a month, because that would delete most of the player base.
We also want to directly address our Patreon community, who have played such a key role in supporting us from the very beginning. All current Patreon members will receive a free subscription code to the platform. If you already purchased a subscription, please contact us and we will issue you a full refund.
we look forward to continuing to make shows and introducing all the incredible things that we've got planned for the platform alongside YouTube. And in the meantime, we are forever grateful to all of the people who make up our community. And we hope that you consider joining us in this next chapter of our journey, whether that's on YouTube or on the platform.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, great. They addressed the Patreon situation. Overall, solid apology. They took accountability and they did some immediate changes. At the end of the day, they're content creators, not PR specialists. Overall, massive misstep. Clearly, they were not thinking of the audience first, but overall, the audience seems to be happy with the changes. They probably will be fine because they make good content. Terrible decision making though, but at least they course corrected. I'm guessing the end goal with Watcher, the platform, is to not only have their own content on the platform, they probably wanted to use, I guess, the Watcher YouTube channel to springboard this streaming platform. But this should actually be studied on how to not launch a YouTube business because they fumbled so hard. But maybe they picked up the ball again. The comments seem to be a little bit better on this video than what it was on the previous one, but they're still giving them tough love. I'm no economist, but if you're struggling to pay your existing staff, I doubt hiring 3 new hosts is a way to resolve that issue. The absolute crisis mode these guys must have been over the weekend. If I had a nickel for every time I saw 3 ex-BuzzFeed employees on a couch post-controversy, I'd have 2 nickels. One day, my feed will just be men saying sorry on sofas. I'd pay $5.99 to be a fly on the wall for the Watcher office in the last 72 hours. I would as well. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become 3 guys on a couch. While it's hilarious they had to pull together this video so quickly, I am acknowledging that it takes balls to come on and say, yeah, we effed up, but here's how we're gonna fix it. Thank you guys for apologizing for your insensitive comments and making changes. And that last comment has 25,000 likes, so it seems like the audience is overall very happy with these changes, at least the core one. The broader YouTube community is probably gonna clown on them for a little bit for this because this wasn't an oopsie. This is a massive miscalculation, and we've never seen anything like this before. Because I feel like everyone can agree, if you're going to launch a paid subscription platform, this is the worst way to do it. Because you have to keep on giving value and then give bonus value behind the paywall, but keep giving the same amount of free value. So I mean, hey, if there's a takeaway, don't paywall all your future content if you want to be a full-time creator. And if you want to see how they got into this mess in the first place, you can check out this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
So, yeah, this almost done mint cheese and crackers. Don't really just this. That, and then I gotta get the extra cheese for little crumbs, and should be some cheese left over. I'll just eat plain because I can. Cheese, protein's good for you. Yeah, okay, that Reddit, I want, see that Reddit story about the mom and the kid? I want to believe this is fake, but there are people like that, and that's just sad. Let's go back to YouTube and see if there are more shorts. Back to YouTube. I'm on. Back to the main YouTube thing. I'm still on YouTube. Oh, what is this? Let's see. What's going on? It's only 9 minutes. That's not too bad.
I just learned of an alarming story that happened right here in my own backyard, in this beautiful swamp I call a home, Florida. This is my swamp. I'm like Shrek if he got hit by a shrink ray and then did a fusion dance with Lord Farquaad. Born and raised here, I love this place. But it's time we be honest here, sports fans. There's some fucking problems afoot. In Miami Beach, police were dispatched to a woman's home, confronting her at her residence, all over a Facebook comment she made that they didn't really like. I'm going to show you 2 clips from this interaction here. One of them is like the director's cut, I'm assuming from the full video, like the raw upload, but it's from Washington Post, and they did their best to fuck it in the butt. Like, the quality is negative 240p, the audio is scratchy. I don't know if they downloaded it like 4 million times as a joke just to degrade the quality as much as possible, but I just wanted to give you a fair warning that this first clip I'm showing, so that way you can see the very beginning of this interaction. Then I will cut to a much cleaner upload of it. But I think it's important you at least get the beginning too, the intro.
Charged with the crime. You're not? Okay, so you're here to investigate a statement that I allegedly made on Facebook.
We're not 100% it's you. We gotta see you first.
If I admit that it's me or not, what does that mean?
Ma'am, you're not going to jail. We're just here to have a conversation.
You're not going to jail. Wonderful. Excuse me. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm without chicks.
All right, nice to meet you, Detective Gino.
Nice to meet you. I am recording this.
You can
Just for
record,
the
you
record.
can record all you want.
How can I help you?
We're just, let me see right.
Again, I don't know how the quality of this section got so shitty when the rest of the uploads that happen after this are much cleaner. It feels like it's done on purpose. It looks like the fucking footage from The Dark Knight when the Joker's like torturing that guy. I don't know why it looks so bad here, but I think it's important context where the officers arrived at her doorstep to interrogate her about a Facebook comment she may or may not have left, and it's pretty clear this is an intimidation tactic and also a very clear violation of Americans' First Amendment rights.
A picture to make sure it's you. We're not sure.
Okay.
Is that your account?
There's nothing threatening in here or calling for violence at all. This, whether you agree with her statement or not, is protected speech, and she shouldn't have to fear the fucking speech police showing up at her door, the goof troop arriving, interrogating her over a Facebook comment. At first I thought this could potentially be faked, outrage bait or something, but this has been covered by news outlets, and there's even a statement from the Miami Beach Police Department, and they are defending the action, saying the Miami Beach Police Department was made aware of a social media post containing potentially inflammatory commentary referencing a Miami Beach elected official in light of recent national concerns regarding anti-Semitism, and out of an abundance of caution, the department assessed the post for any potential safety implications. Basically, the thought police rolled in, the hall monitors came in deep, scooting in sideways, in order to intimidate an American citizen named Raquel Pacheco, all because she expressed criticism on their mayor, Stephen Miner, which is this slimy bozo right here. By the way, I didn't purposefully choose an unflattering photo of Stephen. That's his Wikipedia photograph. He is just that unpleasant looking, I suppose. Now, thankfully, this story has exploded. It's causing outrage nationwide, as it should, because this is completely indefensible. And because it's gotten so big, there have been people that are trying to spin some kind of false narrative and presenting baloney as though it's facts. And it's people saying shit like, this is what happens when you elect a Democrat. Democrat Stephen Miner did this. When that's just not true, any drooling goober right now can just go to Google, activate a few neurons, type in Stephen Miner's name, and find out he's not a Democrat. Stephen Miner is actually a former Republican who switched to no party affiliation in 2018. It seems like he made that switch shortly after a scandal came to light. But regardless, he is not a Democrat, never has been. And from what I've read, to this day, prefers to be associated as more of a Republican than anything, just based on what I've been reading. But he was even a former Republican before that no-party switch, so I don't know where this idea that he's a Democrat is coming from, other than just people spreading misinformation. There's a quick read that succinctly puts Stephen Miner's tumultuous career in politics on display, just lays it in front of you.
I refuse to answer questions without my lawyer present. So I really don't know how to answer that question either
well,
way.
like I said, you're not going to jail.
This is freedom of speech. This is America, right?
And
Veteran.
And I agree with you 100%.
Okay.
We're just trying to see if it's you, because if we're not talking to the right person, we want to go see who the right person is.
Okay, how can I help you?
You shouldn't be wanting to see the person in the first place. This is no threat or anything at all. This is well within the protected rights of Americans to express criticism on the mayor, if they so choose. It's such a fucking overreach here, and anybody at all in this country should find issue with this. Again, even if you disagree with her statement, even if you're the biggest Stephen Miner fan of all time, you got fucking Stephen Miner, soda drink hat, you're the biggest super fan enthusiast, this should still be a red flag for you, and you should have a huge issue with it. I believe both the police chief and Stephen Miner should 1000% lose their positions here. This is a fundamental right that they have now just fucking wipe their entire ass with here. That is inexcusable, and it's not an exaggeration to say that. Now, just to give you even further context here, the woman who recorded this encounter, Raquel Pacheco, a Miami Beach political activist and veteran who previously ran for city commission and a Democratic state Senate candidate. She had made a comment on Facebook that was referencing a statement from Minor about Miami Beach being a safe haven for everyone, contrasting it with New York City, which he said was intentionally removing protections for and promoting boycotts of Israeli and Jewish businesses, which she is 100% allowed to do if she so chooses, which maybe she did, maybe she didn't. We have no evidence to suggest whether or not that was actually Raquel Pacheco that posted that comment. Perhaps it was an impersonator or some dastardly ne'er-do-well who broke into her house, burglarized her, hacked her computer, and wrote that inflammatory comment to frame her. We don't know who actually wrote that comment, but whoever did, it is protected speech, and they shouldn't be being pursued by police.
So pretty much it's just a statement that was made as far as
verbatim, it says the guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians tried to shut down a theater for showing a movie that hurt his feelings and refuses to stand up for the LGBTQ community in any way. Even leaves the room when they vote and on related matters. Wants you to know that you're all welcome. Clown face, clown face, clown face. 3 days ago.
So you don't know if it was you?
I'm not going to answer whether that's me or not.
Okay.
The concerning part, and not concerning for the person who's posting it, well, we're just trying to prevent somebody else getting agitated or agreeing with the statement. We're not saying it's true or not.
This shouldn't matter at all whether it agitates someone, hurts their feelings, or if someone agrees with her. You're going to start, policing those kind of statements? You're going to just start going and arresting all kinds of Twitter blue check marks that are perpetually rage baiting and entire purpose is causing agitation for the sake of a paycheck? Are they next up on the chopping block as well? This is a fucking ridiculous reasoning here for it. It is just an abuse of power, and the sole purpose behind it is to try and frighten and intimidate an American citizen into shutting her mouth and being silent and not expressing thoughts because there might be some repercussions if you say mean things about the mayor, Stephen Minor, here. That's bad.
Understood.
That guy who consistently calls for the death of all Palestinians. Mm-hmm. That can probably incite somebody to do something radical. That's all we're here to talk about. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to get your side. If it was you that posted that, I would think to refrain from posting things like that because that could get something incited.
I appreciate your concern. I appreciate you coming out here.
Okay?
That's it?
That is it.
Okay.
I'm going to maintain my amendment rights to not answer the question about whether or not that's right. I hope that's understandable.
Right. We appreciate it.
Thank you as well. Okay? You as well. Thank you. Take care.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Thanks for the unsolicited advice on what an American citizen can and cannot post freely online with their own thoughts. That's great. Thank you, Speech Police. Wonderful. Anyway, this shit is very concerning, especially as a resident of Florida, and I hope this kind of practice doesn't become normalized. That's really about it. See ya.
Okay, so... Oh, by the way, this one here in the middle was Australia. But, she didn't say, from when I saw the post, she did not if it was her, didn't say something needs to be done about him or whatever. It just says he's not supportive of these groups. And, what, okay, that's, what, okay, this person, it makes no sense to me. If they don't agree with X, all she's saying is this person does not agree with X, Y, and Z. Okay, so what? Saying we need to stop him. No, she's saying, again, if it was her, I need to I want to let people know this is what I found to be his views. And that's it. Like, this is not helpful to our community. We need to do something. Well, actually, I don't think, no, not say we need to do something. Just like, this is not helpful to our community, as in Miami Beach. And that's that. Okay, this is... Yeah. And this man has called for death of Palestinians. We'll get into semantics about that and all that stuff, but yeah. If he has said that, then that part was just reporting facts, which is not facts not inflammatory. It's just I change it. I just want to almost done with this streaming. I'll show you one more thing before I leave. Well, actually, not quite. First, I just want to show you what I was talking about. How I can't make my little picture here, avatar here in the corner bigger. If I scroll up, let me just click on it and then why isn't it doing it? Move it. Can I scroll up? It's supposed to. Do I click on it and then scroll up, or was it which way? Because I did the other time and it worked. Maybe. Let me just go over here. Is it gonna do it here? Let's see. Can I? Why is it not doing it? I don't know. It was doing it the other day. I tried to make it bigger and it just... Just the head and stuff got bigger. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know how to fix that. Oh well. So that was a waste. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, people say this stuff won't happen in Florida. Oh, things can only happen in Florida. Oh, this story was really sad. By the way. Oh, a new one! A new review. I'll have to watch that later. Let's see, any shorts I want to do? Oh, this was about the streamer wars. No one really cared. Oh, jeez, nobody. Okay. Okay, that face just looks weird. I just want to get crazy. Oh, and that's Legal Mindset, by the way, who was in Leaflet's video, by the way. Oh yeah, by the way, Vitaly, he did quote pranks, and well, it was actually harassing people that he called it pranks, and he did it in the Philippines. Was in prison for quite a while, a few months, and he just got deported to Russia. What's going on? And Atari Hotel, what in? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that later. Oh, hey, Misfit. Oh, and this was the Consumer Electronics Show Expo kind of thing. Oh, the sovereign citizen stuff is so annoying, by the way. Now, let's do one more refresh. Yeah, we'll have to watch it. Oh, but yeah, just a moment. I want to check something. There we go. How much I've looked up lately. Yeah, I have to watch that. I think I watched. Yeah, I watched that. All the ones I've watched, like all of them. I have a problem. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I know. I have acid reflux. Okay, people. I need to rewatch this one, by the way. Oh, and here's the original. Oh, his was really his and Ember Paradox. I think with him, Ember Paradox, and Asmongold's were the best. Watch him. Yeah, I started to watch this, but they are just like taking too long because they keep doing it. Oh, there's Ember's one. Oh, this was so funny. Those people who remember that. The stuff with oh my goodness, who was it? Oh, their name Sneaker? I'm not sure. Something like that. I think that's who it was. I have no idea. I'm going to rewatch in just a minute. But this one, no, as I recall, they didn't really watch it. They just got upset because it's made with AI. That's it. They just didn't want to. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Right, I'm in here. I missed it. Let me just Let me just refresh to see if it shows it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is my import in a storm one. Woo, look at that. Anyone who watched that is watching this now. Thank you. Thank you for the views. I'm now gonna go get. Oh wait, I didn't watch the gun thing first. Where was that? Let's go back down, don't I? And then watch that, and then I'm gonna go take a bath and make more videos to upload. Doing trivia. If it'll even show it. It was way down here, I think. Oh, him, yeah, that's him. Here it is. Because it's only 3 minutes. About time.
Saying clips, you look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry for the gun anatomy lesson. He was very upset, so he was threatening to come shoot me, beat.
You said, lame man, nigga, you talking about clips, nigga. I'll show you a clip, nigga. I got the mag, nigga. My shit extended, fuck, nigga.
They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also...
Why?
They're all mags.
Why?
Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid. You absolute...
So I'm gonna tell you what that nigga just did, right? I'm gonna tell you what that nigga just did. Dummy. He said, yeah, nigga, you bitch ass nigga. He calling this nigga a bitch ass nigga, really, right? Translation. Then this nigga Charlie turned whole Jamaican on that nigga.
Same way that...
He said, yo, pussy will have one stick for your bomba. Yo, that's what he said. He said, pussy, crocodile teeth in my mug then. Yo, that's exactly what he said. Look, he just said that. He said exactly what I just said. It's perfect translation, nigga.
And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags. They're mags, not clips, you absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also
cool. Is that real?
A mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips, you look fucking stupid here. Anyway, sorry
but the thing is, they say clips in the rap songs. So of course he's gonna say that. Yeah, that's in the rap songs.
Here is because during the stream I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile.
This part is kind of funny because like...
And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
Oh, damn. That's a pencil. So we all have a little bit of heat at this fight. Anybody's game, motherfuckers. Sometimes I forget he's a Florida man.
Dummy, the same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here.
I always forget he's a Florida man. You know, I just think sometimes he's like a guy who's like slightly scared of like flying or germs. But like he's a Florida man at his core. He's not to be trifled with. He lives in Florida willingly.
You love to bitch about how everyone's canceling you. These soy boy NPC bots are all canceling you. It's all you do.
Like
you treat.
It feels like some people who get canceled actually, like, if they're not getting canceled, they're not in the public conscious, so they need to be consistently getting canceled. And even if they're not getting canceled by like groups who are known for canceling, like they'll pretend they're getting canceled, because not getting canceled is not being talked about, and it's like losing relevance.
Let's see, was that Shuin? Just a sec. Let me check this one again. Oh no, that's not Shuin, no. Alright, no, I thought it was. But yeah, all the ones of... Yeah, that was such a popular thing. There were so many videos of people reacting to him pulling out his guns. It was fine to me. Oh, Sneeko. Okay, that was it. His name was Sneeko. Okay, apparently he's reformed himself, though, so that's good. And... like I said, now I'm gonna go take a bath. Oh, a mascot. Oh, turn it off. Wee. Oh, yeah. There we go. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day. I will do trivia videos later on today. Film a couple just because I don't have to do every day. I can make a bunch and then upload them whenever because the information is done. I don't need to worry about it being untrue or something later on. Ooh, excuse me. They're all old facts that are in the past and won't change. So take care, everyone. I will see you guys later. Have a blessed day.